Gamers, folks, how are we doing today? It's Carputing, and I'm coming back at you with another ice cream video. Today, we're going to be doing the Häagen-Dazs chocolate hazelnut. Whew, that is a fancy flavor if I do say so myself. I'm pretty excited for this one. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a ice cream video tonight, but my friends started talking about food online, and I was like, you know what? I think it's time for another ice cream video. So if you just look at that picture, that looks absolutely phenomenal just by the picture. I mean, I'm a huge fan of chocolate bars with hazelnuts in them. You know, almonds are good, peanuts are good. There's different kind of nuts that you get in chocolate, but hazelnuts are just, they have such a, they break up into little bits and they've got such a nice crunch to them, you know? So let me just show you, get up close for you. I just ate a bunch of my hair, breathed it in. Oh, golly. Here, you can pause that, read the ingredients. I'll read them out loud in a sec. And here's all the nutritional info up close. There you go. So, in here, we've got, let's see, as with all of the Häagen-Dazs, 450 milliliters. 450 milliliters in the Häagen-Dazs. And per 188, just under half of it, you get 470 calories. So in this one's actually going to be noticeably above 1,000 calories, probably like 1,100, 1,200, not a huge amount, but this seems at 470 calories for 188 milliliters. That seems pretty dense. We're getting, and I gotta like roughly times 2. Oh no, my speaker! I do that every video. I got to roughly times 2.5 my math here, ballpark it, because they do it for like 188 milliliters and a whole thing's 450. So it's annoying mathing out the total nutritional value in this in your head quick when you're not a math fiend. So roughly 1,200 calories, roughly 75, 80 grams of sugar, a bunch of saturated fat. You're getting over 100 grams of carbs in this. Oh my god. Oh no, I read that as fat. The sugar is damn 100 grams. Yeah, per 188 milliliters, it's 42 grams. So times 2 at least, that's 84. Plus you've got another like 60, 70 milliliters in there. That's totally like 90 to 100 grams of sugar. That's nuts. That's bonkers. That's absolutely crazy. This better taste sweet and good. Holy, that's got to be higher up on the sugar count. Also, though, it's got 8 grams of protein times like 2.5. That's like, I don't know, ballpark 20 grams of protein. That's nearly a protein scoop. So, hey, that's healthy. This is a protein shake. Potassium, calcium, iron, bit of that in there, you know. Nothing too noticeable. For the ingredients, quite a bit more ingredients list than the last Häagen-Dazs I did. But, you know, let's see. You've got cream, concentrated skim milk, sugar, chocolatey hazelnut swirl, in brackets, icing sugar, sunflower oil, hazelnuts, cocoa, milk ingredients, palm oil, natural flavor, sunflower lecithin, close bracket. So that's all part of the chocolatey hazelnut swirl. I guess there are chocolatey hazelnut swirls in here. We'll have to see. I'm pretty excited for this. Liquid egg yolk, it says, cocoa, and natural flavor again. May contain peanuts, other tree nuts. You know, I bet it will, considering it has hazelnuts in it. So, very much a fan of this artwork that they have going on. That's probably one of my favorite ice cream artworks so far. Like, really good looking pieces of chocolate. The nice hazelnuts, you know, they've got it like one cracked open, one not cracked open. Oh, here's it blown up on the side there. You know, that's pretty cool. This one is also, does it say made in Canada? Yeah, made in Canada from domestic and imported ingredients. Dairy Farmers of Canada quality milk. It's got all those things on it. So let's give this a whirl. Excited to see this. What am I expecting from this first? I'm expecting it to be, now that I've seen the amount of sugar content, I'm expecting something tasting very chocolatey, but I don't know if it'll be as chocolatey as some of those like triple chocolate flavors. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about, but I'm expecting very, very chocolatey, very creamy in this. I'm expecting, you know, Do I expect single pieces of hazelnut or little bits of hazelnut? I'm not too sure. Probably more to not so much just little bits of hazelnut broken up throughout it. I'm expecting it to be more probably concentrated pockets of the, what's it called? Chocolatey hazelnut swirl. So let's get into it without further ado. Is there going to be the plastic top, as per Häagen-Dazs should have? Yes, there is. So you've got the plastic top. So let's take that off. My right wrist is still cooked, as they say. So there's that. So sorry if I'm not moving my right wrist in normal ways. I'm not, not that messed up, but I don't know. So if you look at that, you've got some super nice chocolate. You've got the chocolate ice cream, and then there's like a separate chocolate swirl going throughout the middle there. So that's quite interesting. And you can see up here, by where my finger's tapping, there's like another piece of separate chocolate. Then over here, there's a separate piece of chocolate, you can see. Over in here too. So just from the top here, you're seeing quite a bit of different toppings. You've got like a chocolate line. You've got some individual pieces of chocolate that look like they're swirls. I guess that's what you would call the swirls. And then distinctively from the last one I did, I'm noticing absolutely no ice on the top. If you can see, there's what was the last flavor I did? Golly, it's all already past my mind. But oh, coffee. That was the last flavor I did. And then the coffee ice cream, it was good, nice and creamy, but I could definitely tell there was some water bits in there. But just looking at this, just the ice cream itself looks just noticeably smoother, like creamier, and there's no bits of ice. There's a bit of frost on the ice cream if I look up close, but there's no separate big chunks of ice in there. So it definitely looks like a very creamy chocolate. I feel like if it was going to be a super deep, dense chocolate flavor, it'd be a bit darker of a color, but it seems like a light brown chocolate ice cream color. So I'm expecting this to be very creamy, pretty chocolatey, but not like overwhelmingly. I don't know, maybe like if you get the chocolate with the chocolate sauce and the brownies, that would be the next level up of chocolatey from what I'd expect here. But should be good. Is it going to be just like a normal chocolate ice cream, I'm wondering? What was it? So chocolate hazelnut. I guess the only thing we can do is dig into it and find out. So I'm expecting digging into it with the spoon to be pretty smooth, because it doesn't have any of the little like water iced bits to it. Because you can tell like if the ice cream has the ice is kind of separate from the whole concoction. It's not mixed. You're getting chunks of ice. You can feel that as you're digging in with your spoon. But if we see here, if we go in for a nice smooth, let's see. Oh yeah, that's like butter. That's like cutting into butter right there. So that's definitely going to be a creamy ice cream. But I hit off a topping there. So there's like a piece of chocolate right there. So we'll get to that in the next scoop. But first, this looks like it's just going to be an ice cream analysis scoop. And yeah, just looking at that there, you could tell how much different of a ice cream blend this is from the coffee one. This looks in every way so much smoother and creamier of an ice cream, and I wonder why that is. Did the coffee just not mix as well with milk, or there's something about this ice cream that seems like a net positive. So I feel like this might be a winner. We'll have to see. So I've got a tiny bit of hard chocolate on the end of my spoon. Not sure if you can see it there from scraping the edge of that topping there. But let's see if this is like normal chocolate ice cream or what. Oh my. Oh. Wow. Oh. Wow. That is phenomenal. Let's get another side scoop. Aim to not get any toppings or stuff. Yeah, pretty smooth. Getting a slightly less melted bit of ice cream over here. But wow, going down that. So I want to just have more and get more analysis, but off the first scoop there, just like butter melted in the mouth. got a nice little aftertaste of the nice, smooth, super creamy chocolate. It's like I expected. It's not as rich of chocolate, but it's super creamy. And it's not a weak flavor. It's not overpowering. It's a very nice, smooth chocolate. Wow, that is impressive off one bite. The impression that can leave, and just a small one nonetheless. So we're gonna get another flavor analysis here and see what we think of this one. Yeah, that ice cream just so harmoniously melts in your mouth together. And oh, it is a very rich chocolate. It's not like, it's weird to describe it. It's not like a super strong flavor, but it's a very creamy, rich, nice chocolate. That's one of the best chocolate ice creams I think I've had. So if I scrape into this bit, I think I got some topping there. Not sure. It's kind of, I think, buried in the spoon, but I felt some resistance. So let's see. Let's keep the analysis up here of what we think of this. Yeah, so I got a little piece of chocolate there. Let's go for another one with a bit. Oh my gosh, I'm trying to just get a small piece of chocolate, and that whole piece of ice cream wants to come out together. So I feel like there's going to be some big chunks of chocolate in here. So I think with the chocolate hazelnut, I was thinking it was just going to be chocolate ice cream with bits of hazelnut, but no, it's chocolate ice cream with bits of chocolate, and I assume bits of hazelnut to be figured out yet. But yeah, very, very well put together ice cream so far. And just in that last bite, just having a tiny bit of that hard chocolate, that was really good. I'm expecting there's going to be more in this bite. So yeah, let's get our thought process. But that ice cream itself, oh my gosh, phenomenal. That is, whew, that's a top contender for very good ice cream. I mean, that already is competing with Ben and Jerry's half-baked, was it the peanut butter half-baked, whatever. Like, this is a top contender ice cream so far, I'm thinking, but let's dig deeper. Yeah, huge piece of chocolate there. Huge piece of chocolate. Wow. Yeah, and that's a nice quality chocolate, you can tell. It's not just like a super bad chocolate. Why does it remind me of Christmas, that chocolate, you know? I don't know how to describe it, but what a phenomenal chocolate. The physical hard chocolate toppings they got here. Like, there's bits of chocolate. And the ice cream, it just mixes so well together. The chocolate's more of the deep and richness that I wasn't expecting a few minutes ago. And then the ice cream, just creaminess, just, ooh, blends phenomenally together. This is, you gotta try this ice cream. This is getting, I've had a number rating in my head, but I don't know if it's too high yet. I gotta get through this ice cream, because like this is a top contender so far. Oh, that chocolate ice cream, I cannot stress how smooth it is, how quickly it melts in your mouth. That's how you know it's a real ice cream. It's not fun. As I was saying earlier, before I even got into this, I noticed how creamy it was compared to the coffee ice cream that I had last. And I talked about this, like, being mixed better. Absolutely. This is, like, way more milk content, I gotta assume. I don't know, I don't like projecting what I think it's made out of directly like that, but, like, it's so much more noticeably creamy just for the ice cream than the last coffee Ben & Jerry's I had. And the toppings in it are great too. It's like, holy, I thought that last coffee ice cream was good, but, or that was the Häagen-Dazs. I think I said Ben & Jerry's, but that last coffee Häagen-Dazs was good. But this chocolate hazelnut Häagen-Dazs, whew. Another big chocolate chip there. It might be hard to see, but like there's a chocolate chip. There you go. There's a chocolate chip there on that spoon. And they're good sized chocolate chips, you know. They're not huge, but what? They might be huge. That's a noticeable sized chocolate chip. And the aftertaste the chocolate leaves on your mouth is so good. Oh, it's like when you have a Christmas advent calendar, you're having one piece of chocolate a day, you have your one piece of chocolate, and then you really remember that little chocolate taste that stays on your mouth for a bit. I don't know, if you know what I'm talking about. Some people might think I'm just yapping there, but great quality chocolate. Great quality. We're going to take a big scoop here. Looks like it's got some chocolate bits in it. Very well mixed together. Yeah, the chocolate, it's nice because you crunch it down, you get the nice bite of the chocolate solid, and then once it's dissolved, it just melts away just like the ice cream. This is absolutely on the list of if you had to get like one Häagen-Dazs so far, this is it. Even this might top the Ben & Jerry's. Oh, and then it might be hard to see from the other side, but on this angle, that whole side there is just chocolate. So if we go into this, wow. Whoever thought of this and made this, oh my gosh, they know how to make an ice cream. The coffee ice cream was good, but I was like, you know, it's medium good. This is what, like, if you're paying for a Häagen-Dazs or a Ben & Jerry's, some premium ice cream, you know, this is what you hand someone to say, this is why I'm paying more. Have this one, and you judge if this is a good ice cream. This is something I'd give to my mom, and she'd say, oh my God, I can't, wow, that's good, I can't go back to the other stuff. And then she asks how much it costs. She says, oh, I'd never buy that in my life. But if you ignore the cost, or you just don't care, you're doing it for a YouTube video, or it's an every now and then treat, you know? I don't know. I'm not having ice cream multiple times a day, every day. You know? And treat yourself sometimes, gamers. You're not getting a ton of ice cream here, but you're getting some real good ice cream, that's for sure. You will not be let down with this. Phenomenal chocolate, phenomenal ice cream. When it starts to melt down like this too, this is definitely melting quicker than the coffee. So I keep saying it, but definitely more milk content in this ice cream. This is absolutely, I'm trying to think of a downside to this ice cream other than if you hate chocolate, which okay, fair enough. Maybe I haven't found much hazelnut, but maybe it's just, maybe that is the chocolatey crunch. I don't know. Yeah. The only one thing I can say is, I know hazelnuts aren't big, but I haven't really noticed any hazelnut yet. Maybe I'll get to it. But you know, it's hard to complain. I mean, that's going to be part of the reason, I guess, why it can't be a perfect 10, but it's going to be close. See, like, in that bite, maybe I feel like I got some of the hazelnut, but, you know, it's kind of hard to tell. Getting huge pieces of chocolate. Holy, you can just see that. See? It's a solid piece of chocolate there. Huge piece of chocolate. And I think I broke it into like a smaller piece. But yeah, no, they have huge pieces of chocolate in here for sure. That's a good looking piece of chocolate. Here. Look at that. Like, you get small tiny chips in some other ice creams that you get. But holy, you're getting pieces of chunks of chocolate in here. How did they get a chunk that big in here? How did they decide how much chocolate goes in these? This has got to be the biggest piece that slipped past the quality control. I'm not complaining. This is a compliment here, to be clear. Yeah. See, it's a thin piece of chocolate. Not paper thin, but fairly thin. But it's a good piece of chocolate. Like, oh, phenomenal taste. And as it melts down, this ice cream feels like it gets really good. Like some people, I don't know. I like melted ice cream. In some cases more. It's just kind of, makes a nicer overall experience. And it's not fully melted yet. You see it's still a solid chunk, but the outer is melting. It makes for a beautiful texture. That's hard to complain about. Oh yeah. When you get in the more liquid scoops of that, that goes down great. We still got a bit left. But man, this is one where I'm gonna like, I only make these, I only eat these usually for the videos. Because, I'm trying to, they're kind of expensive to eat on their own. And I don't want to get fat. But man, this is one I'm like, damn, I want to go back to the store and get some more of this. I want to just eat tubs and tubs of this. It's rich and chocolatey, but it's not like in a way that you'd get sick of it, I feel. It's just such a an inoffensive flavor, as I say sometimes. Yeah, this not a ton of hazelnut that I'm finding, but I'd call it like chocolate ice cream with chocolate flakes or chunks. Chocolate chunk chocolate ice cream maybe. But great flavor profile. I mean, I was expecting a bit more nut flavor, but I've got to forgive that kind of because of how good the chocolate in the ice cream is. Oh my. And it's like every bite, you're getting a huge piece of chocolate. Like at the start, I wasn't expecting this much chocolate, but they don't skip on it. It's good. Great chocolate. This is what, like comparing this brand to others, the amount, you get way less ice cream, but probably just as much chocolate as a tub 3-4 times bigger. It's very welcoming. This amount of toppings, If I get an ice cream like this, I want it for the fancy stuff inside of it, not just for the ice cream itself. So that is very nice by Häagen-Dazs, and Häagen-Dazs and Ben & Jerry's are both good with their quantity of toppings and the quality. So you're paying with price, but man, is this well done. A few bites left of this. I got a rating, I think, in my head, but it stuck with me. I'm wondering if I got a dock 0.5 from it, from the rating. For the no hazelnuts, or lack of hazelnut. You know what? I think I will. I'm going to be mean. I was thinking 9, but we're going to rate it 8.5. Just because I don't want to give away ratings too easy, As much as I love this, and it's phenomenal. Oh my god, and is it phenomenal? There is a lack of hazelnuts in it. Because I'm looking through it all. I got tons of the chocolate chunks. And holy, they're made well, but not a ton of the hazelnuts. So because of that reason, if it was just called chocolate chunk or whatever, I'd probably give it the flat 9. But yeah, 8.5 out of 10, and man, was that good. But holy, I just ate like 100 grams of sugar, and I hope my body can produce the correct amount of insulin for that. So, yeah, highly recommend that. Oh my gosh. If you want to get some Häagen-Dazs, try the chocolate hazelnut. If you like chocolate, you'll love this. Expect a pretty, I want to say it's not, you could maybe be richer on the chocolate flavor, but you could be a lot less rich too. It's a very rich chocolate flavor. It's very nice. So, yeah, highly recommend. Did enjoy it. Only complaint, could use a bit more hazelnuts just because of the hazelnut. When I have a Walmart great value hazelnut chocolate bar, as I bite into that, I'm distinctly getting some hazelnuts. That's kind of what I'm comparing to, or any other hazelnut chocolate bar. So maybe a bit of crunch from hazelnuts. Add a bit more. I don't know how expensive hazelnuts are, but my God, don't take out the chocolate Häagen-Dazs, because the hard chocolate toppings got here and the ice cream itself are perfect. Just add some noticeable hazelnuts, or make an extra hazelnut version. I don't know, but it was good, was excellent. 8.5 out of 10, solid 8.5 out of 10, close to a 9. I maybe, do I want to give it the 8.75? No, we'll give it 8.5. I decided. But yeah, awesome flavor. So that's that. Thank you for watching, everyone. Leave a like and a comment and let me know your thoughts on this. Are you going to pick it up? If you did, what do you think about it? Have a great day.